Hello and welcome to part 4 of my sketchbook tour, and possibly the last one for a while until I get back into filling out sketchbooks. Here we start at, I believe, 2017, when I actually used to label my pages, dates, and stuff, but yeah. Man, art. 2017, I believe, was a good year for art. In this video, we'll get to, at the last half, or the second sketchbook after this is one of my favorite ones. But this one wasn't too bad. This was when I was more comfortable actually filling out most of the pages. Still not using the back pages only because paper quality isn't that good. It's pretty thin, so most of the stuff would bleed out to the back, or you can see it, so I just wouldn't use the back of the pages very much. Drew my characters a lot still. Pretty much just designing, just trying to get certain characters to be who I want them to be, but they still ended up getting more fleshed out, or just they just ended up changing a lot eventually over the last few years since then. So still no character sheets yet, but I will get onto that eventually. Just I don't feel like now is the right time yet. Not yet. I believe this is also when I started actually drawing out commissions for the first time, like actually taking it seriously and stuff like that into freelancing ish. There being this page, Kiwi panels, super duper rough draft of Kiwi panels. Yeah. Don't have much to say for these. I have a ton to say for the next one. Just the sketchbook was just putting ideas down. I just realized that there's a lot of poses in here that I still do now, only because I'm just so comfortable drawing it. There's that page. Censored for your own good. And I think that's also, as well as I started really dabbling into that as well a little more. Thankfully, I've already have a separate sketchbook for that, so I don't mix all of literally everything all together. I think I was a lot more confident in my poses then than I am now. Now it's just I try to perfect it when I shouldn't. More Kiwi stuff. Kiwi emote concepts, the very first ones, before doing them digitally. That Kiwi mascot was something else back then. More of my characters, some of which don't exist anymore. Which I've Puppy Shy gave me the idea the other day that I should do what he called a character Bible. It's pretty much a book on how my characters were created and what they've gone through or been through in terms of developing them out, whether I use them or not. And I think that's a pretty good idea, and I really want to do that. So that'll be something I do probably before I do any character sheets, like backstories and stuff. So the book will just be based on how they were created, how they came to be, and why I made them and stuff. Like a little scrapbook. So I'm excited to start on that. I'm just having to find all the drawings of everything, so I'm gonna have to go back through all the sketchbooks and loose papers and scan them and do something with them. But expect something like that towards the end of this year. And also, Happy New Year, 2020. And we get to my favorite book and get to my favorite sketchbook. My favorite sketchbook. I don't think I could ever possibly part with that sketchbook ever. It's too good. So still on 2017, probably mid of 2017, I used all sorts of media. I've used pens, markers, pencils, color pencils, and it was just, I feel like that was the perfect size. It was the perfect paper. Like the quality and the texture of the paper is what made it so good to use both pages. And I don't know, it was definitely a time where my inspiration, my motivation for it was just like through the roof, and I literally love every single page of this book. I absolutely love it. But yeah, I just want to get back to being like very carefree with it and just going with the flow of things. But honestly, this sketchbook was just perfect in every way. If I could like find another one of these, I would definitely buy like 5 of them. It was very good. Very good use of it, for sure. And I love that I took notes in it too. I need to get back to just writing notes in it as well, in my sketchbooks. I used a lot of highlighters in this one as well. Just, this is where I definitely was fleshing out my characters a little bit more as well, like what I wanted them to be. Oh, those are catnip emotes, more emotes, and concept arts for that. And then I started like coming up with my own concept art for my Twitch at that point. 2017. It'll be 3 years this year. That's insane. More catnip emotes there. Little Norman. And I first developed him as well in this year, 2017, in that book, and that's upside down. More emotes. Oh man, I know I've had people ask like what I would do with the rest of my other sketchbooks, like if I could like auction them off or sell them. And honestly, it would be really difficult for me to part with them, and I would never part with this book. This one definitely holds a special place with me in my heart and stuff, so I definitely would never ever give this one up. Plus, a lot of them have like concept of commissions and stuff, and that's very personal to me and to people that I've worked with, so definitely something I would probably not sell my sketchbooks or anything of that sort. It's just, I don't know, so many ideas, and then it can go into the wrong hands. You never know, people steal stuff, so I'd rather keep everything in record and for my own personal use. Although, if people really like these, I could possibly make like little zines or zines, however you pronounce it. Little, like a print out, make my own little booklet and sell. I wouldn't mind that, taking like highlights of certain parts of the sketchbook and scan them and make a little booklet. I might do that. Party Panda. And I think I was already towards the end of this last couple of pages, so I decided to do like little sketches of Breath of the Wild Link. So when I had already finished playing it, I think. I want to redo these digitally and actually have prints for these, so it's a work in progress at the moment. And this is my first Inktober, and like actually participating in Inktober every day. So these were 2017, sorry, Drawtober. I forgot that Inktober apparently is trademarked. So back before shit went down. But yeah, I think this was Goretober, if I remember. It was Goretober. I wasn't into the ink part, so this is all Goretober. And then I eventually just really started saying Drawtober. I just was like, I might as well just use any medium for it, really. Wouldn't matter. Anyway, as we come to an end, I would like to thank you all for watching. Next video would probably be a speed paint video. I haven't done one in a while, but I do owe you guys a couple, so hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you in the I'll see you guys around. Bye.